Hi, good afternoon. This is Christine Crowell and welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I want to really talk about how, as care providers, what we can look at that's going to diversify our business but also add value to the business as well as reduce stress levels. We know that when you're running a care business, it takes a lot of strategic planning as well as it can be very stressful as well. Now, I'm here today to talk to you about how you can look at using another type of service within your healthcare business, and that is by you offering permanent placements. Care providers, you're leaving money on the table. When I'm talking about this, imagine you're leaving 10 to 15 possible clients that you're not seeing and not serving because we're so focused on temporary placement. Temporary placement where you're placing staff members, nurses, support workers, for example, as well as carers into care homes, for example, as well as in the community. If you're registered with the governing bodies, for example. And today I want to talk to you about what we can do as care providers, what you can do as care providers. And this is the thing that I'm really trying to push for 2024. We're in the last quarter. You know, the year is almost finished. And I want you to think about things that's going to make your life a bit more simpler. It's about working smarter, not harder. Now, hear me out here. I'm not saying that you're to stop doing temporary placements. I'm saying to add something else to what you're doing currently at the moment that's going to increase your revenue as well. And at the same time, that you're not having to pay out so much on, having staff members, holiday pay, pension, for example, employers, national insurance, for example. I'm not talking about the key staff that you have to have deliver the care service here. I'm talking about, have you really done a staff audit on those that the positions like even your care coordinator, even your admin staff, your receptionist, all of these things, your recruiters, all of these things you can have done by a virtual assistant or a remote sourcer, for example. And I've got a really good system here whereby we can offer healthcare virtual assistants who are trained, for example, to work in your organization but remotely, for example, virtually from the comfort of their own home. It's going to reduce your cost. It's going to give you back profitability. When I talk about profitability, I'm on about margins that are from 40% to 70% margin that goes back into your business for either you to use for yourself, for example, or you give it to your frontline staff, those that are delivering the care, doing an excellent service. Give them a higher pay, and they can pay for things like, they can purchase a car, they can, buy a house, things like that, because why shouldn't we do that? So today I'm going to talk to you about permanent placement. This is where you're placing staff permanently with an organization that desperately needs to have staff members because they're looking at possibly reducing the temporary workers. So why not work with them and provide them with permanent placement? That way you're going to get a commission, for example, 10, 20% commission of what that person's annual salary is. Now, let me explain this. So if a care home is looking for a nurse, for example, and you're able to help them find that nurse and place that nurse within that organization, then you charge. Say, for example, if it's 35,000 a year, then you charge, say, 20% of that. So anywhere between 3,500 to 7,000 a month, you would, not a month, it's not residual, but you would get 3,500 to 7,000, for example, for that one placement. Imagine if you're doing 10 of that, in a month. That is, let's look at working smarter, not harder, okay? So I'll carry on here. So think about if you was to place 10 people monthly at 7,000, that's 70,000, right? Or even half of that is 35,000. And you haven't got to be dealing with, all the little rostering, a shift here, shift there, shift there. Your hands are free. You've provided the staff members, you've provided the compliance documents, they're good to go. And then you hand them over to work with that organization on a permanent basis. So I'll just carry on. So just imagine that. Just imagine that you're placing staff with an organization permanently. But also you've got to look at, if you are a permanent placement recruitment agency, for example, then look at the virtual assistants, for example, that can help you. The recruiter, for example, so that they're not juggling all the tasks like sourcing, follow-ups, administration tasks. You're not alone. So in the video, I will go through this a bit more. I'll show you how a remote sourcer or a virtual assistant can revolutionize your agency right now, saving you time and energy and money, whilst helping you secure high value permanent placements. So let's dive in, shall we? So let's talk about a common problem here that many care providers face. The manual fulfillment, when you're bogged down with the daily task of sourcing candidates, follow up, managing schedules, you're tied to the business in such a way that you don't feel like you're getting that freedom. So you're stuck at the desk, feeling overwhelmed, exhausted. A lot of people are facing fatigue right now. It's getting higher and higher. It's like 70% or more is facing fatigue and going through fatigue. This isn't just tiring, it's holding you back from real growth. So while you're caught up in the weeds, you're missing out on the bigger opportunities. High value clients who need permanent placement and can provide you with a stream of business. But before you get so busy with your day-to-day, these opportunities are slipping through your fingers and your agency is remained stuck at, say, for example, 0 to 15K months. So what is the real cost of this trap? You're burning out, you're working long hours, and it's affecting your health, your happiness, your business potential. You're caught in a cycle of small wins and smaller clients, whilst you are not able to scale your agency the way you want to make it secure and lucrative. Long-term contracts. Meanwhile, your competition is out there doing this, and their resource are focused on big clients and are pulling ahead, leaving you behind. So, but it doesn't have to be that way. It really doesn't. Imagine having a system in place that automatically brings in steady stream of qualified candidates without you lifting a finger. That's exactly what remote sourcing virtual assistants do. And we can provide you with that. So what we would do is we would install one of our virtual assistants, remote sourcers for example. We'd create a system that's tailored specifically to your needs of care providers, recruitment for example. It runs in the most cost-effective way. You're constantly sourcing, i.e. the virtual assistant, the remote sourcer, is constantly sourcing and filtering out candidates based on your criteria. You'll notice a top-tier candidate who is ready and qualified for permanent placement, allowing you to focus on what really matters, securing those high-value clients and growing your business. Our system is really helping you to stop that repetitive task that are holding back your agency. It is about giving you the time and space to focus on strategic growth. That's what we're here for. For care providers, this means that you finally step away from the constant hustle, and start focusing on placing staff permanently. No more endless candidate searches and follow-ups. Instead, you'll be reliable. You'll have a good system in place and the hard work is done for you, ensuring that you always have a pool of qualified candidates ready to go. This will allow you to focus on building stronger relationships, and your clients will be happy, and this will position yourself as the go-to agency for permanent placements. So are you ready for freedom from your manual fulfillment trap? If you're tired of being tired and missing out on the bigger opportunities, it's time to take action. Our virtual assistant, our remote virtual assistant, will source the candidates for you through our proven system, unlocking your agency's true potential. I'd love for you to book a call. The link is here in the description. Let's discuss more about our staff audit system and also our remote sourcing system in your agency. Together, we will help you to scale. Your freedom will come back to you. The reason why you did this in the first place will come back to you. This will ensure high value clients for your organization and transform your recruitment agency, your staffing agency, into a powerhouse. So don't wait. The opportunities are out there, and with our help, we can make it happen. So let's seize them together. So I'd love to say thanks for watching, and I hope that you found this video helpful. Do like and subscribe here and to our channel for further tips on what you can do to help your recruitment agency get out of the rat race. And remember that the path to freedom and growth is just one call away. We look forward to hearing from you to achieve your goals. Thank you so much for listening to me. I do hope that this has resonated with you. Let's look at you providing another aspect to your business, diversifying by offering permanent placement, which are higher value for your organization. Call me today, and I look forward to speaking with you very, very soon, because we can achieve this together, because we can do this. And so can you. So I hope that you're going to reach out to us and book your free call here. There's a link here in the description. I look forward to speaking with you soon. I hope that was helpful. I hope it was eye-opening for you and raised an awareness in you that you can also provide permanent placement as well as temporary placement. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.